made it home, made it home. What's going on, old regular Virgin gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Had an absolute blast on the trip. Went out to LA Collecticon, hung out with the boys, hung out, just got some decompression time. It was great. Feels great to be back. Feels great to be making content. I will be showing off some of the stuff that I picked up. It's mostly a lot of trainers. Filled up the old card prison binder. Actually got a bunch of stuff. The English trainers, man, no one's buying them. No one cares. No one even knows they exist. I absolutely cleaned house and paid almost nothing compared to for what I got. It is a full fucking binder full of that stuff. Y'all don't know what y'all have, and I'm telling you, one day you're going to really regret not picking up some of these things considering the investment climate we currently have. Speaking of the investment climate, I come back and I see that there is a supposed spat between Rudy and Brian talking about the differences in between what's investable and what's not investable. I'm not really too sure what the whole spat's about. I guess while I was gone, Brian and Rudy had an exchange, but not really. They didn't really talk to each other. They were just addressing each other via videos and like topics and stuff like that. Basically talking about the state of the markets, what you should be putting your money into. Japanese is not a great thing. The risk factor for Japanese is just something that's not tolerable. And you know, if you do this like Rudy or something like that, if you're buying the stuff that no one else is buying, which weirdly enough I unintentionally did that for cards I actually like, then you end up coming out winning, and that's the Rudy strategy, and I'm on the path to do, I don't know. Basically a whole lot of stuff where they're like slinging imaginary sludge at each other. And the entire time I was watching this, so the video is made the villain. I like what he does, and I kind of see where this whole thing came from. I just kind of want to throw my 2 cents into it because as someone who's seen this stuff, and from the collector point of view of this, like I feel like I can add another layer to this topic of absolutely nothing. So basically both sides are just being like, here's this, here's that, here's this perspective. The investors, like the actual people that run stores, run TCG, actual LGSs, and people that invest in Pokemon cards, like they don't agree with each other just as much as like everybody else doesn't agree with each other. Each and every one of them, yeah, they'll all say like sit on sealed, sit on this, sit on that, but if you want to get into like specifics, none of them really fucking agree on anything when it comes to which things, unless it's like the fucking basic vanilla Jane stuff that you throw on top. Oh guys, make sure you put some money into Surging Sparks. Oh guys, Evolving Skies, that's a crazy fucking set, isn't it? People are all over the place right now. Fucking invest in Scarlet and Violet base. No, don't do any of that. Paldea evolved. Dude, Obsidian Flames. What is everybody doing? Everybody run to Obsidian Flames. Dude, screw all that stuff. Run right back to Silver Tempest. That's where oh, dude, you don't even look at that shit. Steam Siege is where like, they all have like a different little thing that they're trying to just go up and up with, trying to make their channel stand out a little bit more. They all have that one little thing, unless you're Mimic Brew, which case you're saying all cards are always doing everything really, really well all the fucking time. You have all the picks, you have everything in the back of your head, like you have the third eye, where you just know what every market move is ever going to be ever. So there's that going for it. It's crazy. None of them can agree on anything when it comes to that stuff. And I think that's why everybody watches all of their pages. They'll fucking go on the investor playlist. And hey, I got nothing against any of that. I got nothing against anybody making the views. Obviously, there's people that want to watch this type of content. I get it. I completely understand. But when two people that are in that sector don't agree with each other, it's like, okay, and cool, they don't agree with each other. And this was like a fucking do nothing spat. Nostalgianomics literally farts on people like way worse than any of this stuff. He'll literally just completely dogpile what other investors have to say about stuff. Hell, God forbid Danny Phantom uses a different fucking graph that he doesn't agree with. Oh, he'll make a whole series about that. He'll make a whole video where it's like, oh, this guy's just telling fucking lies and I'm the only one that tells the truth. The cabal's trying to stop all this shit. Blah, blah, blah. Like all this bull. That sector is just hilarious to watch as a collector because they all have the same goal and they're all trying to get there the exact same way, but they each have like little individual stuff. Brian's niche happens to be Japanese. Rudy's niche, it's just fucking everything. He just buys absolutely everything under the sun that exists, and that happens to be the case for that stuff. Two people disagreeing with something in the investor space. It's a day that fucking ends with Y. Who actually cares if they disagree with something? And both their actual strategies are proven to work because for some reason it's really cool to just start throwing shit at Japanese Pokemon cards again because English IRs are all the rage. If you don't pick up the Drowsy or the Slowpoke or any of those cards, it's just like, god dang, what do you even do with this stuff right now? That's why all these sets are the hot. And I completely agree. I think IRs really are going to be the defining factor for the Scarlet and Violet English side of the house. Japanese, it's going to be completely different. It's going to be some trainers, and it's still going to be some of the SARs. All that stuff's still going to be the crazy way to go for all that. And I definitely think Japanese has its place. When the market chills for English, when stuff actually does start going down once again, and booster boxes are once again affordable for everybody, Pokemon just really ups that production. Yes, Japanese stuff is going to go back down. However, Japanese is a proven method for people that are smart about that stuff to actually make money. How do I know? I'm a Japanese fucking collector. I literally watch people come into the Japanese space, milk it for everything it's worth, leave, and then talk shit about it for 2 more years, and then come right back in, acting like they never talk shit about it, start milking the fucking titties off of it again, and then just leave once again. Like, it happens in waves. It's happening right now. People are all up Japanese ass because English is all this stuff, and I get it. I understand some of the Japanese cards. I love Japanese more than anybody, man. But like at the same time, it is a proven thing that people have milked, and it goes down really, really hard, and it goes up really, really fast. And there's people that know how that works. There's people who capitalize on those waves and make a fuck ton of money off it. And it's Pokey and E. Pokey and E did that shit. Brian definitely knew what he was doing when it came to that. Rudy, what do you even say about Rudy? What the hell do you even say about Rudy that hasn't even been said? Dude literally has every fucking, I guarantee, almost every TCG product that has ever existed in some capacity or some kind of quantity in that house of his. You can't even say it, like, it doesn't matter if anything goes up or down for him. If something goes up, he has it. If something goes down, he has it. If everything goes up, he has everything. That's just what it is. And there is definitely a lot of people copying him. There is definitely people that are just robbing old dude's style. And the people that get mad that they get accused of robbing his style, it's like, well, I mean, if the shoe fits, right? If the fucking size 6 micro dick shoe fits, I mean, maybe it does, but look at the feet. Are you wearing the shoes? I don't know, man. Why would people be saying that unless you're actually jacking this? It's crazy how people will get so invested. Nothing has made the villain. I get it. I completely understand. I do think the video is kind of like, yes, so whatever. This, at least to me, maybe he hasn't actually been around the space for a whole long. I don't know how long he's actually been here. It's a mystery. It's incognito. I don't really know exactly what it is. Maybe he's been here for 10 years. If he has been here for 10 years and it's like, this shocks you, this is surprising. The actual title too, and this is me, this is my criticism for you. Feel free to criticize me all the fuck you want. Put Brian in his place, put Pokey and E in his place. What place would that be? What place is that? Fucking Rudy by default is up here and everybody is just fucking down here. Is that what it is now? Like nobody has any room to fucking go up and up, especially on the content side. I guess it really depends on how you look at stuff. Yes, of course, Rudy is going to have the most proc and the most things. I mean, when it comes to video views and shit like that, I don't know. Sometimes he gets beat. Sometimes he doesn't get the views that other people get. It's one of those things. It's up to you. But what place is being put in because they disagree, because Brian thinks Japanese Pokemon cards are a viable investment versus Rudy being like, I don't think it's a viable investment. The risk factor is too crazy for me. Like, what place is that? They disagree, and because the fucking King Rudy disagrees, fucking everybody else has to be like, well, he disagrees. I guess that's just not the case. They both have paths, and they both have plans. They both have experience of what they know that's been going on here. To put in their place, that I don't know, that's goofy title. I get it, for the views, for the clicks. You're the one with the silver play button. I'm just over here jacking myself off, trying to fucking get up there eventually, so I don't know. What the hell do I know about anything? It's just... it's like me. I just made a do-nothing video of that stuff. If other people can make do-nothing videos, I can make a do-nothing video too. Market's crazy right now. That's all I'm saying. But there is something to be said about Japanese cards, English cards, and of course, picking up the things that you like. Picking up the things that you want to fill your binder with. Because no matter if the market is up or fucking down, if you have stuff that you like in your binder, you can always flip open to it and be like, you know what, those are some cool cards. And that's really the big difference between a collector and someone who is monetarily driven in the space. Hope you're having a great time. Once again, I'll start showing off stuff. Here's something I picked up right here. It's up. I don't know exactly what it is. There it is. Picked it up at Collecticon. Not expensive at all. There you go. That's what I picked up, though. Have a good one, Virgin Gang. See you later. Fucking investors and money people not agreeing. LGS is having different paths of stuff. Oh, what are you going to tell me next? Politicians don't agree? Oh, but they always agree, right? Oh, that's so stupid.